call my name. The rap game will never change.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is real. And knowledge, it's life. Yo. Sometimes you gotta cash out to cash in. It's real life. I'm talking about your life. I know it's hard, try not to sin. God is love, don't be stupid. Just try to seek knowledge just to win. Hit them books, why don't you open up your eyes up a little bit more and don't let them get too in. Just look around you, everyone is turning into jaws, and you're like finding Nemo lost in the sea with their little fin. Point blank, that's why you have doubt. Just hold on, I'm here to let you know what they all about. Do some research, that's why they call me Conan B. I'm never signing out, yup. Fuck the Illuminati and fuck the news. It's right there in your face. Day after day, you see it, and you know what they all about. True story. They want me to join the empire. I say fuck that. Yo, they want to laugh in my face and set me on fire. It's so sad how life is. That's why I would never join the empire. Don't back me up, I will fight back. They accept them all back to hell. Then teleport like I was Nightcrawler. The dark side is so crazy. They will take you and then take your baby. That's why I'm up on my P's and Q's. That's why I'm never lazy. That's why I'm here to teach my baby. Protect your family by all costs. What's life without a loss? People's hearts are so cold, they're like frost. Did you ever forget who died for you on the cross? You feel me?
Yo.
Sick knowledge. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, a little simple track right there.
What up?
I got my tracks playing right now on my playlist. That's my track right there called Seek Knowledge. I had to play for y'all real quick, you know what I mean? Man, where do I start from here? That's like I said, that's my song called Seek Knowledge, and you guys can check it out on my YouTube on the playlist right now. All my tracks right now, you guys can run through them, skim through them, and whatnot. But right now, where do I start? Like I said again, we're on episode 82 today. You feel me? It's for the Mob TV Season 16, 2026. You know what I mean? I've been running this channel since 2018. Shout out to my boy KG209, who was the first episode, and then all the episodes prior to that, you know what I mean, until now. You know what I'm saying? I did about probably like 2 this year. So I did 1 in January, then I did 1 in March. So basically, I really haven't too many bookings right now, but this month of May, I got 3 episodes coming up. Well, actually, today's the episode 82, and then episode 83 and 84 is going to be coming pretty soon, too, as well. But right now, like I said again, Who Got Fired movement, you know what I mean? I've been out, like I said, since 2017, and then I started the channel in 2018, you know what I mean? And I recorded ciphers as well. We have three ciphers right now. The first one was 2023. We did 5 artists on that one. Maybe shout out to the artist that was on that one. My boy J Rowe, Little DC, Kai Vibes, my boy E-Gas, and my boy White Out Pack. They were all from, White Out Pack's from Santa Rosa, Little DC's from Manteca, my boy J Rowe's from Manteca, my boy E-Gas is from Merced, and then Kai Vibes, I think he's from Sacramento. But that was the first one you guys could check out. And then the second one we did 2024 was my boy, actually it's I have the article right here, this 2024 cipher. So we did 7 artists. I'm actually on it as well, so I put myself at the end of it. So basically for that one we did K-Dub, Cashworm, Young Space, Filthy Phil, Devin the Chief, Buddha 48, and E-Gas. My boy E-Gas right now, he's been actually on all 3 ciphers. So I actually had him on all 3 of them. So he's on the first, second, and third. You know what I mean? And so that was 2024, you know what I mean, with them as well. And of course, those are all on the playlist right now you guys can check out. And then the 2025 one, we did 10 artists. So we did my boy T-Roy, my boy Del Fetty, my boy Mobby Mackin, my boy Chino Ways, my boy E-Gas again on 1 beat. And then another beat that they did was my boy Deep Sea, Nathan Nice, Doe the Unknown, Kenneth LeVert, and Kai Vibes returning as well. So we did 2 videos back to back with 2 different instruments. So they were all, but basically you guys can check them all out on the YouTube channel right now. You know, and like I said again, episode 82 as of today. And then let me go, that's basically the rundown of what I've been doing, you know, and like I said, they're all basically all on there right now. And then shout out to my boy. I always say this on every single episode. The one who actually started Who Got Fired movement is my boy Young Drew Dallas, who actually gave me the platform to really showcase a lot of artists. How he started it in 2017, and then we took it on from there. Basically, we was at like the festivals called Cali Festival back in Tracy around that time, and then like they had the Who Got Fired booth and everything, like basically like a big music festival where people like come through, sell merchandise, and there was also performances too as well that day, like big Bay Area rappers. Like this was basically like I was just saying like a Coachella in a way, like they did every year, like kind of like a Coachella what they do in LA, but there was mostly all Bay rappers. So like they had like Too Short, the Loonies, Mozzie, fucking Ezale, Jay Stalin, name like just everybody from the Bay was out there. You know what I mean? And like they had like a few different stages and whatnot. So the Who Got Fired booth, basically how I was over there was basically from 2014 was the first one I did. 2014, yeah, going back to 2014. They had E40 out there. He was like the main headliner, so I got a chance to see E40 live in concert around that time. The Jacka was supposed to be there too. He was there that day, but I didn't get to see him perform. I actually, you know what I'm saying, the Jacka, like, of course, RP the Jacka, but it would have been cool. He was there that day. A lot of Bay Area rappers like around that time was at the Cali Festival shows. You know what I mean? And basically, like I said, my boy Drew Dallas, he actually teamed up with Mac Dre back in the day, and he has a song called Mafioso. You guys can look at right now on YouTube. That song is basically that's an old school track. You guys can slap Mafioso. He's like on the second verse of that track with Mac Dre, but that's the one who started the Who Got Fired movement, you know. And we actually got two shows too as well. We did Fuego Fest. They were called Fuego Fest, right? So we did 2018 in Oakland at the Complex. That was our first Who Got Fired show. We did Nepta Pharaoh. My boy Drew Dallas is on the flyer up here right now. We did Yuck Mouth, Chippas, Self Salino, Joseph K from Live Bar, Benny, hosted by my boy Willie Wiz, and then my boy DJ Product was another DJ at the time. So that was in 2018. You know what I mean? That was a good event at the Oakland Complex. Like I was there. A lot of artists. I got a chance to perform that day. I was in like the beginning, of course, of the show. And then our second show was Fuego Fest 2023. We did it in Concord. So Oakland was 2018, and then 2023 was Concord, the second one. We did Sugar T, E40 sister actually was there. And then St. Quinn was there. A long list of artists too as well. I helped book probably like 10 artists on that one, but there was other promoters locking in other artists to go and perform over there that day. But both of the Fuego Fests was a good show. Like, you know what I mean? So basically the Who Got Fired movement, we spread it out with everybody that's promoted for the Who Got Fired movement for a long time. So those were the shows. Those were, like I said, talking about Cali Festo. And then going into my boy Drew, again, he had the website up and running. We did have a Who Got Fired website, but he actually took it down for some various reasons or whatnot. But with me, I continue the channel for the YouTube channel, you know what I mean? So it's all going on from there, everybody, artists that I had on the channel. You know, so that's just the narrow definition of Who Got Fired movement, you know what I mean? And like I said, we're in episode 82 right now. So let me go to the t-shirts and the magazines, and of course I'm gonna shout out my Who Got Fired hot sauce. This is the logo that I made for the hot sauce. You know what I mean? I have them out right now. I have a few bottles left and whatnot. If you guys want to cop some from me, they're $5 a pop. You feel me? It's a good flavor. Usually for Taco Tuesday, you know what I mean? And Who Got Fired hot sauce. Shout out to my boy Roscoe P. Coltrane, stays in Modesto. He's the one who made them for me. I had like the first batch was 20, and then I had another batch. I got those in January, but they're pretty good flavors. So shout out to my boy Roscoe P. Coltrane for making them for me. And then let's go to the magazines and the t-shirts, and then I'm gonna get to my artists right now in a little bit. Let me go to the magazines real quick. Hold on a minute. So shout out to All Bay Music right here. Burner's on the cover of this one. You feel me? All Bay Music. You guys can check out a lot of cool articles in this. I'm always shouting this magazine out on every episode. So shout out to All Bay Music. My boy, where's he at? Let me look at his article real quick. He's in here. He's the one who gave me this magazine. I'm a big collector on magazines too. I still got the old school Source magazines, and I got Double XL. Where you at, bro? I'm trying to find your page. Where you go? shit, all these artists. Oh, right here. Found you, bro. All right, yeah, my boy Big Mac Beasley right here. You guys can check out his article. He's the one who gave this magazine to me, but there's a lot of other artists that's in this magazine as well. But yeah, shout out to All Band Music, you feel me? Right here, Burner. And then we got the jacket on this one, Go There magazine, you guys can check out as well. Go There, right here, RP jacket, you feel me? And then, actually, turn around real quick, it's Cool John on the back of this one as well. And then my boy Caesar, like I said again, Who Got Fire Cypher, my articles in this issue right here. Shout out to my boy Caesar from Wonder Woman magazine. I'm telling everybody on this magazine right here, whoever wants to get their stuff heard, it's a good look for you guys. I swear, you know what I mean. Basically, with all the articles that's in this magazine as well, you can like scan the QR code and it goes straight to their music. And we got Instagram, the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? QR codes. There's a lot of different promotion. Like a lot of barrier, like he really pushes, like this rapper right here, I'm talking to him, Little D, I was hitting him up on Instagram, he's from New York, so he's from the East Coast, you know what I mean? And he wants to do an interview, he might fly to Cali and do one with me, you know what I'm saying? So Little D's in this one, a lot of artists, you know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out to my boy Caesar, you guys can check it out, you know, and he also has the physical copy, and you guys can go online for it as well, like the articles are online right now. Yeah, and let me go to the t-shirts real quick too as well. This is the last segment, and I'm gonna introduce my boy right now. So my boy Kid Versace, Kingless Kingdom. You guys can check out on episode 2 on Mob TV when I first started in 2018. He shot this to me back at Fuego Fest, the first one. So shout out to my boy Kid Versace. We've been rocking ever since. I got tracks with him too as well. You feel me? I'm gonna toss those real quick. Yeah, there you go. I just put them over there real quick. And shout out to my boy Del Fetty. You guys can check him out on episode 2. Actually, he's on episode, on season 15 right now, and he's on the Who Got Fire Cypher Part 3. So this is his brand. It's called, I think, Pita Sup, or whatever. This is his brand. He gave me on one of the episodes as well. So shout out to my boy Del Fetty. He's actually from San Jose, I believe. Yeah. And of course, Mac Dre. Oh yeah, I had to put this Mac Dre t-shirt in here. You know what I mean? Diz Nation. Mac Dre, you know. And plus, I feel like I said, with Mac Dre right now, and my boy Drew Dollars, I was explaining to you guys in the beginning, him and Mac Dre got a track out, right? And it's called Mafioso. So basically, there's another song called from Mac Dre. It's called Fire. Who Got That Fire, right? So what I'm saying is, with my boy Drew, he kind of got the idea with the Who Got Fire movement, how I've been starting it, through Mac Dre, I should say. You know what I mean? So always keeping it alive for Mac Dre, you know what I mean? Well, still for Who Got Fire as well. And then we got today's openers are tomorrow's headliners right here. It's the slogan for Who Got Fire right here. Today's openers are tomorrow's headliners. I've been having this t-shirt for a while too as well. And then the Who Got Fire logo. Of course, you guys see it for yourself. You know what I mean? Who Got Fire. Huh. And then last but not least, the t-shirts I'm wearing is the Mob, M-O-B. You know what I'm saying? Where I got the idea from Mob TV. So it's Who Got Fire / Mob TV. So, right now, let's get into it. My boy, VRSDAWRD, right?
Yes, sir.
VRSDAWRD. And you coming from Frisco today, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's get into it.
What's up,
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Blessed, man.
How you doing?
Blessed.
Yeah. How you been? What you got going on, man?
Man, not a whole lot. Just became a dad, you know. So I've been focusing on that, putting music out, just staying busy. I feel like for me, it's better if I stay busy, you know.
Yeah, stay busy for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna let you get this mic, my microphone, guys. This one. Well, actually, not even wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm not even using that mic right now, so you can just talk with that one.
Right on.
But we'll still pick up the audio right now. Let me go to the questions real quick and whatnot. So yeah, this is episode 82 today. Today is May 11th, 2026. And then yesterday was Mother's Day. You know what I mean?
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, and yeah. So right now, man, where you from?
So I was born in San Jose, but I'm from Everywhereville, USA. You feel me? I moved around quite a bit. Finally came home back in 2015. And
2015.
Yeah, and then I've been I was in San Jose when I came back, and I've pretty much been in the city since 2017. Stayed in Vallejo for a minute. You know, so I got a little bit of everything going on, and I've got some Southern flavor too, because I stayed in Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia.
Okay.
So yeah, a little bit of everything.
So you were You were down in the South for a minute? That's what's up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like after my parents like split up and stuff, like my mom's like took me and we went down to Alabama first for a minute, and you know lived there. Then we went to Tennessee. It was weird because we kind of went in like a triangle for like 10 years basically. It was like between Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, like all over the place, man. Like mostly like further south, like not like in Atlanta. Like I visited Atlanta here and there, but it was mostly just like parts like Eufaula, Alabama, places you probably never even heard of if you ain't been there. But
Okay.
some dope flavors for sure.
The artist that I got coming on the 17th, next Sunday, he's actually from Tennessee.
Oh,
And
nice.
he stays in Santa Rosa, and yeah, he's going to be episode 84. Yeah, or yeah.
Sick with it.
Yeah, it's dope though. A southern artist I'm going to have pretty soon.
Heck yeah.
That's what's up.
South got something to say.
Yeah. So you said you're originally from, you said San Jose?
Yes, sir. I was born in San Jose, but I was like, I moved around so much, man. That's why I like to say that my flavor comes from a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah. And then with the inspiration, like let's go into the music. That's why, you know what I mean, you're here and stuff. And with the music, where does that really come from you?
For me, it's just like a reflection of personal experience and just like places I've been, like things I've seen, you know, like I like to speak to people. Because for the longest time, like as a kid, like I always had like a problem like communicating. And it started with just like short stories or whatever. Like my mom's kind of saw that I was like a little introverted, you know, and then over time, like through hip hop and like rap and shit, like I found like my voice. And I feel like that it gave me the confidence and the ability to speak in ways that I otherwise like couldn't at the time, you know, and I feel like that's what really kind of like contributed to the whole thing.
Okay. So like with the inspiration of music, how old are you right now?
Shit, man. 31.
31, that's what's up, man.
Yup.
I'm 39, so I'm almost 40, you feel me? So
Still young.
yeah, well with the hip hop stuff, I've been a hip hop head and music head for a long time, you know, and with hip hop, like with my inspiration of a friend of mine, like he got me into it rapping and stuff back then, but like basically with the hip hop stuff, like with promotion and like really to give artists a voice to be heard on the channel, you know what I mean? But like I said, with your tracks though in the beginning, like what was like with the inspiration, like how did it all started from there?
So how it all started, this had to be like maybe when I was like 10 years old or so. My parents had like, we was living in a house in like Corscold actually, like in Madera County. And unfortunately through the powers that be, we wound up losing that house unfortunately and had to go stay in like a motel for a minute in like Squaw Valley. And my parents was really on the outs. And I'll never forget, I got really cool with the manager's kids there. Like they had like an in-law, like kind of like apartment in the middle of the motel complex. And I think I went with them and I think it was like literally like Eminem or like some track that was playing.
Yeah.
And then after that, like I got into that. And I just started like doing it more and more. Probably when I was like 12 is when I really started writing. And that's when I was living in Alabama. And it's funny because I found out my mom's used to babysit this kid back in the 80s who like really loved like hip hop and rap and even gifted her a cassette tape, and the one that he gifted her was actually Ice-T, OG, Original Gangster.
Yeah, I like that album.
Yeah, the Bomb Squad, man. The production on that was legendary.
Yeah, Ice-T, old school.
Yup.
I've been watching Law and Order, he's on there.
Yeah, it's crazy like seeing him on Law and Order. I'm like, okay, Ice-T, get it.
Yeah, on the show, yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope though, like so like with studios then back then when you first started, like who did you like go and record with?
So I was living in Georgia at the time, and I think I had to be like 19, and I knew this cat named Jameer. A couple of homies, like, he used to be a band member at the school because I was a marching band kid.
Okay.
Like I was on drumline. And a couple of the kids there had heard me spit because at this point I was like battling people in school and like that kind of stuff. And they told him about me and he came and I'll never forget, I spit like my hardest 16 that I had. And he just had this super quiet reaction. I was like, what you mean? But he took my number down. And next thing I know, like 2 weeks later, he's picking me up. And we drove, so at the time I was living in Bainbridge, Georgia, and we drove to Tallahassee, which is about like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. So about like going from San Jose to the city or vice versa, like on a good day.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, we pull up and it's like this like mom and pop's like storage unit place. And instantly I'm like, what's going on, bro? Like, we about to get robbed right now? Like, what we doing here? Like, what we doing at a storage place? It don't make no sense. And then all of a sudden, I'll never forget, we cut down the back, and then I'm hanging back a little because I'm like, hey, if some shit pop off, like I'm out, like I'm not sticking around. And I don't know how they did it, but they worked out a deal. It's like literally there was 2 units back to back. They knocked it out. When you walked in there, it was a fully functioning studio.
What?
It was a fully functioning studio, bro. There was this
What?
artist, man, I wish I could remember his name. He was sick with it, but he was working on some shit. I think he had booked the place out like for a couple hours or whatever, and yeah, at the time it was DJ Decepticon, I believe, was the one who was running it, and then eventually they changed hands to Michael T. Brooks. Shout out Michael T. Brooks. He's an artist out of Atlanta. Y'all gotta check him out, man. He's doing dope shit.
So yeah, and oh, he's out of Atlanta. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So like they had basically a room full of studios.
Oh yeah, no, it was literally like a studio. So they took so it was like 2 storage units back to back, and they managed to knock out the insides, and then they had a booth, like a small booth you could go in, and then you step out, and it had a whole like mixing desk, and it had like the monitors, the speakers. There was a small little corner over here where it had like pianos and stuff and different things like that. It was just sick. It was so small, but like it was so like dense at the same time. Like you felt like you was in like a multi-million-dollar studio. Like
With the projects though, how many did you like started recording at that time?
well, at that time it was mostly just like singles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just like here and there. With the homie Jameer, J-Hop. He went by J-Hop. And yeah, we did a couple things because he used to have this imprint called Mash Life. Shout out Mash Life. And I did a couple like little records here and there with them. I'm sure, like, if you look it up, you could probably find it, like, Mash Life, So What. These are deep cuts, though, man. You'd have to go back to, like, the SoundCloud days.
SoundCloud days, yeah,
Yes,
yeah. That's what's up, though. Like I said, with the projects, though, back then, so they're just mostly all just, are they singles now on your YouTube or no? Or, like, you have them on different platforms?
Probably not. I mean, the singles I got now, like, you could find them all across, because I've been, I took a break from music just because I had to get my life in order, but now everything's like clicking, everything's making sense.
Together.
Yeah, of course. Sometimes you gotta pivot.
Yeah.
But yeah, now everything, VRSDAWRD, you can find me everywhere, man. Spotify, YouTube, you can find me on Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say this too. So with the projects now, within basically, when did they started coming out? Like the new ones you can, like a couple years already?
The newest ones, I've done like some other stuff. Like shout out my bro Big Sharp in San Francisco. He's the one who actually put me in contact with J-Mo Pre, legendary mixing, mastering engineer, producer out the Bay Area. Shout out J-Mo Pre, like he's done stuff with, like the Jacka, like
okay.
I think he's even done stuff with like Cole Bennett, Lyrical Lemonade. Like he's really tapped in, man, and I'll never forget. It's funny because how that came together was actually my bro Sharp had invited me and like my girl over actually to his house to record some Alpha House. And that's where I met Goldie Go from the Federation, like a couple other people.
Oh, Goldie Go?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
Yeah, no, legend, man. Like
I got a picture with him.
Goldie's dope, man.
Yeah,
like
I got a chance to take a picture with him. Yeah.
Nice.
It was actually in Fresno a couple years back. Yeah.
He's a wealth of knowledge, man. Like you can see where his brain's always firing. Like I learned a lot from like about vocal layering and just like a lot of stuff working with him at Sharp's house.
Yeah.
It was
I grew
dope.
up on the hyphy movement, so the Federation and the team, you know, Federation, Mr. Fab, and all them. Yeah. Like. Yeah.
What if I had a gun?
yeah. Well, that's dope though. Like with all that, you know. So like I said, with the projects now, are you working on anything for this year, 2026?
So my goal for all this year is to put out like a new song every like 2 to 3 weeks. I'm gonna just keep that rotating.
Keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going. Like get some people like watching and stuff, and then like start really putting projects together. Cause I got a lot of music. Like I'll just stay working, man. I'm a lab rat.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah. Are we still going right now? Are you still on there? Yeah. Yeah, we're still rolling. Yeah. I'll just say this right now. I'm always asking like this, like a good question with this one. What you should say that makes you stand out more than other artists?
I know a lot of people say it, but for me, it's just like authenticity.
Okay.
Like truly, like I'm not trying to be anything other than what I am.
Yeah.
And you know, more often than not, like I've had people tell me how I'll come in the room and do a show, and it's like you move the needle.
Yeah.
Like you shift the energy, and I feel like that to me was always important because I feel like as an artist, like that's kind of like that's for me at least. That's like my purpose as an artist is like I want people to feel something. Like I want you to come on this journey with me. It's like from start to finish. It's like an experience. I feel a lot of that comes from like my parents and like the music like they grew up with. Like my mom's like is super eclectic, listens to like everything. I heard every genre growing up, like literally. My dad, he came over to this country from Caracas, Venezuela.
Okay.
And literally, I think he was doing like school in Memphis, Tennessee, of all places. And to pay for college, he actually was a session engineer. But this is back when it was all like reel to reel.
Real to real.
And he had worked at this spot in Memphis called Cetacean Sound. Shout out Cetacean Sound. I don't know if it's still there. I'm pretty sure it is, but if it's not, you know, like legendary. And he worked with some pretty crazy like names, man. Like he worked with like, man. Isaac Hayes, I think. Who else he worked with? He told me he had a session. I've seen these pictures and stuff where he worked with like Elvis.
Boy, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think who else am I thinking? There's one other. Leonard Skinner, I think, came through. Like a bunch of different stuff.
So the music roots goes back.
It does.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, bro.
He unfortunately he took a more practical route, so it's kind of nice to be able to carry that torch and keep it going. He's super supportive of it too. Shout out to my dad. Appreciate you.
So you're, like I said, what makes you stand out is just your authenticity and, you know, the vibe, of course, with how you know what I'm saying, with present yourself, with music,
Yeah, 1000%.
That's what's up, man. I feel like I said, I was hearing your tracks, and like I said, you're pretty dope, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, like I said, with lyrical, like you're more like hip, like you're keeping it hip hop, like a lot, still, like, that's what, right now, like, with the Cali rap, like, not Cali ball, I don't know, like, basically the new generation of, like, music that's out right now, like, I don't know, it's like I try to dive into everybody right now, you know what I mean? And everybody got a different sound, you know what I mean? And, like, the gangster music and stuff like that, and like the lyrical stuff are just all different variants. You know what I mean?
1000%. And I always felt like in a way they always go hand in hand because it was the G's that always had my back. Like, shout out my brother Thomas, man. You already know who you are, my G. Salute. Like ever since middle school days, I literally met him because he got kicked out of class for mouthing off to a teacher. But yeah, like he was, you know, he had to do what he had to do. Like mama came over like from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and just like he always had my back and he always like pushed me to keep going. You know.
Okay. Oh yeah, let me get all tingled up here. Alright. Yeah, we're back in the episode. Man. We're back in the episode right now. Who Got Fired? Episode 82 right now.
Fuego.
You feel me? Shout out to my boy VRSDAWRD. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
Yeah, so right now, hold on, my papers. Okay. So, like I said again, we went into, of course, with a background, you know what I'm saying, inspiration, like you said, with your family, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And then with the projects, go back to this, with the projects though, like you said, all the ones you're coming out with this year?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just dropping singles like every 2 to 3 weeks. Y'all can follow me like everywhere on VRSDAWRD, VRSDAWRD. Dropping my new song every 2-3 weeks or so. I got a video out called Fuck a Hook. You know what I'm saying? It's a Dre Dog beat. Samples Andre Nicotina, Smoke Dope and Rap.
Okay. Wait, you got a verse for Andre Nicotina?
I wish. But the beat that, shout out to my brother Ali Alto too. All my beats that you hear are done by my brother Ali Alto.
Okay.
Y'all can follow him on at Boom Slap Beats. He's super sick with it. Probably the most gifted producer that I've ever met, like in real life, that I know personally. I'm very honored to know him. Was very close, like brother from another mother with Earl Hayes. For those of y'all that know, like legendary.
Okay.
Yeah, legendary. So
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So, like I said, with your process of making music, as you say, let's go into this real quick. With your process, like how does the tracks come to you?
So usually for me, like the tracks come to me through the music. It's like I'll sit and I'll listen to something and it's just like it's gotta grab me and it's weird. Like I can't explain it. It's only like it's felt on like a spiritual level. And I always feel it like right here. Anytime like I just hear the music, I'll be like, that's the one.
That's the one.
And then I'll just start writing from there, man. And I don't know, I guess I spent a lot of time by myself when I was younger, so a lot of times, I remember when I was like early 20s, I think I was living in a party house, kind of like a DJ and a graffiti artist, and the DJ, like, he was cool. It's just his younger brother, the graffiti artist, was wild. He had a lot of friends. It's like, and they still lived in their grandmama house. Like, and it's funny because it looked like grandmama house during the day, and then it turned into party house at night. Like, it was wild with it. Man, yeah, I'll never forget it. And so, like, that got chaotic. So there's times where I would just lock myself, like, in there. I'll never forget. It was me, my boy Sigrid. Shout out Sigrid. I hope you're doing well. We ain't spoken in a while. I hope you're doing okay. And my boy Reyes, and we were just in the lab all day, all day.
Tracks.
Yeah, just like writing, recording for like 8 to 12 hours sometimes. Yeah. And you lose track so quickly. You know, you get in the creative process. It's like you lose track of time. And then before you know it, you go outside. It's like, wait a minute, it's dark outside.
It's dark.
Or all of a sudden you've been up all night. It's like, wait a minute, the sun coming up. Like, what's going on here? Yeah.
So with the process, with you just gotta like feel the beat and like with the are you more of a freestyler or a writer more?
I'm a little bit of both, but when it comes to my songs, like definitely a writer.
You want to like keep what tracks you want to put out, like to stay and all the where it goes and everything.
Well, 1,000%. I feel like a lot of that comes from like being in band, like being in marching band. Like practice till you can't get it wrong type deal. And like I like to try to have like a methodical approach with it.
Yeah.
And thankfully, like once I catch the wave, like it's usually pretty simple. Like if it speaks to me enough, like I can have a song done in like 30 minutes or less.
30 minutes or less.
Yeah. Sometimes more if I'm really. I'll never forget the longest time I ever spent. I think I was writing from like midnight until like 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I was just like going over. There was this song that I did. Michael T. Brooks, shout out Michael T. Brooks. That's when I went by a completely different moniker altogether. But yeah, that was like my quiet time. So it was great to just kind of lock in and just like really focus on what I was writing.
Yeah. Because with me, my process of my music, like I like to like write out the verses. I like to write out the verses. Well, the hooks first. Because I think of hooks faster than I do the verses. And then what tracks, like with me, I like to like a theme of each track and how I want to put it out. So if I got a song called Pop Them Bottles, it's like a hyphy beat, so like I did like a club track to that one. And then the Seek Knowledge one, you know, I wanted to like more like positive. And then basically like hip hop, like with the lyrics that I kind of like grew up on, you know, like lyrical rap, like with me, like Eminem, like the stuff that he said, like the punchlines, and like just to like really like narrow it down, like the way you want to get your point across on each, like. They're like, what did you say? Like, oh shit, that was a dope ass verse. You know what I mean? You know, and like fun. Like I could like write funny stuff and like write. It just whatever beats that come to you, what you want to write about. You know what I mean?
I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah, it's pretty dope though. I have a song called "Welcome to the Wild Wild West" too, and that's on my playlist as well. And like I kind of like took it like. I was like looking up beats on YouTube, and then like I was like a Western hip hop type of style beat.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like took that from like Will Smith's Wild Wild West song, cause like from the movie that came out long ago.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I was thinking like to bring that, and then like I was like thinking like that and like California Love, combining those two tracks together, and then like the beat that how it came out, like Welcome to the Wild Wild West, we the mob, you know the rest, like like we the mob, you know the rest, we rob banks, you know, like that, like that's how I kind of like. Came out, but that song right now is on YouTube. But like I said, with the different tracks though, each one has like a different cover too as well. But with you with graphic design with the covers, like are you like you have different 1, 2, 3 singles?
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's kind of crazy because my brother Ali Alto did those too. So all the ones that you see, like he did the cover art for.
Oh, okay.
He's definitely a man of many talents for sure. Yeah. Like I'm grateful to know him, and he gives me a lot of great advice too, and just like in general, like outside of music. And what I really love is like, and I feel that it's so important now more than ever, is like kind of locking in and really forming that relationship. You know what I mean? Like with Mobb Deep, like they had like Alchemist and like that kind of stuff. You know, Guru had like Premier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and just really kind of locking in and just getting to know like who you're working with. I feel like even if I was to stop doing music tomorrow, like I feel like we would still be cool just because like we share a lot of commonalities. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? And we just have a lot of this, we think a lot alike in a lot of different ways, you know, and there's some stuff where it's crazy. Like, he's even told me, like, he sees, like, a younger version of himself sometimes. So I'm truly grateful because he did very well for himself in life, you know, so shout out to him. I appreciate you, Aliato. Salute.
Yeah, so like I said, with the covers, though, he's the one who Well, he's the one who did all your covers, or you got other people that you work with you on covers?
Nah, he's done them all.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I did it for artists too. Like I started messing around with it, and artists would pay me like 15. I was doing for like 10, 15 bucks on covers. You know what I mean? And even with logos like this logo, the Who Got Fire one, I made it myself.
Oh, that's dope.
And like a little chili pepper guy.
I like it too with like the little hat and it's like his tongue on fire. Like I love that.
Yeah. So I actually made this logo. But like I started doing the logos for. They got more logos up here. The two that I made. That's up there at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, all those ones I made right there, and I was giving them out to people for like $10 a pop. They're like, "You want a logo made?" I was like, "Yeah." Because there's other on Instagram. There's like graphic designers that like hit me up too online.
Oh yeah, I get those all the time.
You get those all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
They're like, "Hey, you want us to do your work? Like $10, $15, $20." I was like, "Yeah," but with me, I was like, I'd rather like did it myself. You know what I mean? And like with different covers, like what you want to name the title of the track too. Like you just put the parental advisory sticker on there. You know, like everybody's been doing that, you know, and it's easy now because we're in the era now. It's like ChatGPT. You can make your own cover too, like
that's
that.
wild, man.
And a lot of people make it. They've been making flyers like that too. Like I've been seeing, But with me, I back in the day, well, I knew how to make flyers too, as well, like shelf flyers, and like put the artist pictures and stuff on there, and like the titles of who's performing, stuff like that. But like with the graphic design art. It's always good to have, like you said, with your boy who makes your covers,
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
And it also helps too, like if you're not making them yourself, to have somebody who kind of like sees your vision too.
Sees your vision of what you want to put out.
Because then it makes it more copacetic, and when you put it out there, it's going to be the best every time.
Yeah. So let's so how many tracks how many albums you have out so far right now?
Albums right now,
or EPs? Actually, you have EPs or albums?
No, unfortunately, neither. I'm just singles right now.
All singles.
All singles right now. At least for now. Trust me, I got plenty of music. For this year is all about just like getting people's attention. Like that's the biggest thing for sure. After that, like I want to say 2027, like maybe late 2026. That's when I'll start thinking about like actually putting stuff out there.
Oh, okay.
I kind of took a little playbook from Russ out of that. He actually did like a new song like every week for a whole year, but the algorithm has changed so much since he came up with that. So now they recommend like every 3 to 6 weeks if you're gonna do a rollout.
Okay.
But I'm just keeping them coming.
And then with your social media platforms like your Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You're getting good views on those right now?
I would say so. Probably my Instagram is probably my best one, just because like I've spent like I want to say the most time like really building that up. But I've been like diving into like YouTube. YouTube, I've actually been getting really good views. Like I got really good views for my song "Fuck a Hook."
Okay.
Like close to 500. Like that's the most I've ever gotten. I've also gotten like shorts that I posted of like live shows I've done.
The shorts on YouTube. Yeah, shorts right now. That's where it's at right now because. I posted a couple of shorts and I'm getting good views on those right now too.
Man, I'll never forget. I posted one and like before the day was out, like I woke up next morning, I had like almost 2,000 views. I'm like, what the heck?
The shorts. I feel like that. Like it's kind of like how it changed. Like they're saying, like now people's attention span.
Oh yeah, so much shorter. Much shorter.
And I'm like I know to where like me recording these videos, like of course YouTube, like with the hour like interviews, like it's still some people can look back on, and like it will just be there on streaming platforms, like even to where the footage, when I give it back to artists after we record it, they can have it for themselves and they can just post it anywhere too. You know what I mean?
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, and basically to get the views up there for people, and like that's what. So basically, like I said, how I started the channel, right? With this YouTube channel, I should say, how I used to watch back in the day, like MTV, like TRL, like the music talk shows. It used to be the Bay Area. Well, of course, I'm from Hayward, so I'm in Manteca now. I've been out here in Manteca since like 2002. And going back to where I was watching the CMC Music Channel, Chewy Gomez, from 106 came.
Oh, for sure, though. Shout out Chewy.
Yeah, and I used to watch his show every time I would come home from school. And I used to watch music videos, right? You know what I mean? Like hip hop, like Nelly would, Nelly, Ludacris. They would play those all back to back.
Love me some Ludacris.
And going back to like MTV, not MTV TRL, but BET The Basement, and then back in the day too, back in the '90s, well, like Yo MTV Raps.
Oh,
another,
man.
that's
Legendary.
another one, right?
Legendary.
So how I wanted to start the channel is just to bring everybody on and then, talk about their music, you know what I mean? And that's how I started, you know what I mean? So it's always good to have it to where artists now with social media, basically I follow Mr. Fab, right? And I was watching one of his posts today. And he's like, oh, we're in an era right now, it's the entertainment era.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? With the era where hip hop's, well, like basically how they look. Basically, it's always a good thing, but social media is still growing everybody right now.
Oh, yes.
Growing growing their stuff right now. But I was gonna say too as well with Spotify. Are you getting good views on Spotify right now?
Spotify, I'd say I'm getting pretty decent views, but I think a lot of it is just consistency.
Okay.
And so I feel like the more that I put out, like the more that it'll catch it.
Okay.
But I feel overall like I'm getting a pretty decent amount, but still trying to grow it. Yeah, I think it's all just trial and error, really.
And
at
then
this point.
are you getting do you have what's it called, IBMA or was it MBI account or MBA? What's it called?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I have a what is it? I definitely have a BMI account.
BMI, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you get paid through that?
You can. It definitely helps with like pub admin and like publishing royalties, things of that nature.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to look into is song trust because I hear that actually helps too with like mechanical royalties and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I'm still kind of I'm still trying to like figure that out like in between really because I spent so much of my life like focusing on like the music side and like the creative side of things nowadays like if you don't have a team you're kind of your own team. Which is okay.
Yeah.
But it's like, learning how to split your attention and shift your focus from like creative mode into executive mode.
Yeah.
Goldie literally said, I can't remember who he got it from, but someone told him, like, you can, oh no, I think he actually told Sharp and Sharp told me, where it was like, you can do music, but just understand, try to make sure you know the business side of it too.
Yeah, you gotta market yourself right.
Mm-hmm. 1,000%.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's talk about with marketing. Have you thought about doing like any merch right now or no?
Merch I've definitely thought about. Like I've got like little stickers and stuff. I think I'm gonna get one with like a QR code initially. Like it's crazy. Wifey actually got me literally like 250 stickers with like my logo on it. Just surprised me little one day when I came home. Wasn't expecting that. Like crazy support. Like I can't thank her enough for that. But yeah, I'm thinking about like eventually like I want to do like shirts, hats, like hoodies, stuff like that. Start small and just kind of build it up from there. More eyes that I got watching.
That's my next move for myself this year too with merch. Of course, how I was saying with Who Got Fire Hot Sauce. And I have here in the garage here. Well, I have my Who Got Fire necklaces too.
Oh heck yeah!
And
I see that right there.
Yeah, those ones I have hanging up. And my boy, shout out to my other friend, Shot by Menace. He stays in Modesto. He had a 3D printer.
Oh shit!
And basically, what I was telling him, I was like, hey, I want the Who Got Fire logo. You know what I mean? And he'll put it on the 3D printer for me, and he'll and record it with me.
Those things are so dope. Like the things you can create with 3D printers is crazy.
Yeah. And like it's a good move to have merch like that, and people want to get it and stuff. I had like 20 of them made. And he told me 25 for $50. So I gave $50. He printed out 25 of them for me.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, and I was giving them out to people, selling them for like $3-4 a pop. You know what I mean? So. Yeah.
Might have to do that for a Verse the World show.
Yeah. And it's easy though to where, like I said, with having merchandise, it's always a good look to market yourself like that too. Yeah. But are you planning on doing merch though?
Oh, for sure, though. It's in the works, man. Like all y'all that follow me, like just stay tuned. Like I'm gonna get it together.
Yeah.
Just watch.
And then shout out to my boy, like I said on the ciphers I was telling you about earlier, my boy E-Gas. This is his logo right here. It's called Gas God.
Nice.
I didn't do this one, but it looks like I don't know whoever made him this one, but of course I made the Who Got Fire House. But somebody made him this design, and right now he has beanies and hats made already from that logo.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy named my boy, shout out to my boy in Modesto as well, my boy Polo Chapa. He has his business called Fresh Prints or something like that, and he does like shirts, T-shirts, prints them out on everything, stickers. Okay. He can do everything right now for people. And I'm probably gonna get some work from you done pretty soon, bro. I want to get some. I'm gonna do beanies and hats and probably t-shirts too. Pretty. I need to get some more t-shirts too pretty soon. He does good deals right now, like my boy Chopper. You know what I mean? And he gave my boy E-Gas a good deal on the beanies and the hats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like I said again, market yourself and like I said, promote yourself more with the merch. It's always good to have. Yeah.
Big facts.
So right now, let's go into. I probably got like 4 more questions right now, and then we're gonna go into the music part in a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, I want to hear like all the tracks off of YouTube, and then we're gonna go to the either 2 mic drops, right, like you said.
Yeah.
And then 1 mic stand video. So
Yes,
the last 3 videos at the end for them. So let's go into where do you see yourself right now from 2026 until now? I should say 5 years from now.
5 years from now,
Yeah.
I see myself with a much wider audience
Uh-huh.
and actually making a really nice living off of my craft.
Off your craft.
For sure.
Okay.
Without question. Like, I know every time, like, even on the times that I had to take a step back and just figure my life out, like, I always come back to it in some way or another, you know what I mean? And as artists, sometimes, like, when you don't get that, like, you see other people blowing up and you don't necessarily see yourself, you kind of sometimes doubt, like, man, should I be doing this? Like, am I on the right path? And then all of a sudden, like, next thing I know, like, I'll link up and, like, I'll write something new or I'll do a show or something. And then it just reminds me, like, nah, you got to keep going. Like, you're not
Keep
done
going.
yet. Like, your energy's, like, the energy's there. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it stagnate. Just keep it pushing.
Keep pushing, yeah. So like your craft will be better, you know, that's what, 2026 and then what, the year 2031,
Yeah.
5 years from now. You know what I mean? So that's pretty good though. How did you, okay, another question. How did you come up with your name, your rap name?
So it's so funny you mentioned that. At one point, I was living in Bainbridge, Georgia, and I was in marching band, and we had to sell these Dairy Queen coupon books to like raise money to go on this field trip, and it was for the whole marching band to go to Washington D.C., New York City, and Philadelphia. It was for Thanksgiving, and we got to march on Thanksgiving. Anyway, so I'll never forget. I was in downtown Bainbridge, which used to be like this river boat like trading port before river boats became obsolete. And it was this place called Versatile Styles. And I'll never forget, I walked in there and I'm trying to sell stuff. And I got to talking with people and it's like, well, check this out. I actually rap and I do verses. So if you like what you hear, all y'all got to buy 1 book off me right now. And they're like, yeah, right. And I'm like, bet. Because at this point, I've been battling people. So I'm like, let's do it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready. I busted, I kid you not, by the time it was done, I had 10 people literally cop a book from me.
What?
Literally, just like that, you know, and it was, the outside was called Versatile Style, so I took that, and at first I was Versatile, but then I saw that kind of blew up. Somebody took that, I waited too long on it, that's on me. Then after that, it was Versa, V-R-S-A, which stood for Very Real Shit Always, but there's an artist like here out of Central Cali that actually blew up with that moniker. And I just got to thinking, and I'll never forgetting, like, I was talking to somebody about, like, singularity, and, like, I don't know, I was saying, like, my word is truth, and I always speak my word through verse. I'm like, wait a minute, verse the word. That's it. And then that turned into verse the word, F what you heard, everything I say is true from the moment I wake up to the second I leave the booth. And now I've been doing shows and, like, up in the Bay and stuff, and then now it's verse the word. I dropped a verse, it became the word around town ever since.
That's what's up, what's up. Yeah, like you said, with shows though, next one right now, that's what I was going to ask too.
Okay.
With, where have you performed that before?
Oh man, so one of the first shows I ever did was in a small town in Georgia called Damascus, Georgia. You wouldn't even know it was there. And it was this little sugar shack like bar, country bar. And at the time there was this guy named Swayze Baby who was like blowing up in like Southwest Georgia. He had a couple records like on the radio and everything. We gonna turn the fuck up for real though. Like definitely more trap influenced and more melodic. What else after that? I've done shows in San Jose at like Back Bar and like Iguanas, places like that. Like anybody who knows.
I think I've been there before. Back Bar, yeah.
It's dope. What else? Noble Cinema Studios in Vallejo.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot.
Yeah, he really has, man. Like
yeah,
it's crazy.
That guy, he's been showcasing a lot of artists. Yeah.
What he does for artists, like I got to give him credit where it's due. He's the one who shot the video for Fucking Hook, actually. So
okay.
Yeah, I finally seen him again, and he's like, bro, when are we dropping that video? And I'm like, you know what? We're dropping it. And I dropped it this year.
Okay.
And been rocking ever since. I got to open up for Shad Vicious.
Shad Vicious.
Yeah, Shadow. You know what I'm saying? He used to roll with, like Woody and all them. Like shout out to the OGs. Shad was super dope. Let's see who else. I got to actually do a show in Redwood City with Jordan Kyle, J. Armand. Shout out Jordan Kyle. Shout out J. Armand. Matter of fact, Jordan Kyle actually got an album dropping tomorrow called Hex.
What?
Yeah, I actually got a record in the tuck with him that he produced. Like I went to his house and like he laced the beat up and everything. Like it's crazy. What else? On the 17th last month, I actually opened up for Be Legit.
Yeah, that was
In San Jose.
yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, that one was dope, man. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I got to meet Scoot.
Shout out, yeah, King Sato was there.
Yes, sir. I got to meet him too. He was super dope, man.
Yeah,
Like,
King Sato, yeah.
he was from
Yeah, he's been here before. He got an episode on the channel.
Yeah, I seen that. Shout out King Saddle, man. You had good vibes, my G. It was an honor to meet you. I got to meet Scoot from the Hood Stars. Shout out Scoot.
Oh yeah, he was there too.
Yeah, he was. The Hood Stars was out there too. It was a wild night.
Well, that's dope. That's dope. Where it was San Jose, right?
Yeah, this place called Tiki Pete's.
Tiki Pete.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
there downtown.
They've been doing a lot of shows right there now. I think was it Jay Stalin just was over there.
Jay Stalin was just over there. He was also. It's funny. So I bartended as well. I actually bartended at Nobi's like warehouse. Okay. And it was when Jay Stalin and Lil Blood Third World were actually rapping. That was a crazy night.
Wait, from this year?
Yeah, from this year.
Oh, they're on tour right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. From the tour?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that was wild, man. Like, shout out Jay Stalin, man. Like, you know.
I met him hella times too with Jay Stalin. Like me and when he was at the Live Wire Barbershop that's in Modesto.
Mm-hmm.
When he first started, when he opened it, my good friend of mine, my boy Ulysses at the time, he had Burner up over there. Oh, I didn't get a chance to go see Burner, but my boy did, and like it was like a long line for them to meet Burner, and he came to Modesto. But like me, I was over there at the barbershop mostly all the time too, and like he would like do like meet and greets and stuff like that. Mozzie's been over there before.
Wow.
A lot of people, but Jay Stalin, I don't think he has the barbershop no more. He has the Live Wire clothing store over there right now.
Oh yeah, I do remember hearing about that.
Just the clothing store. Yeah, and I got like probably like 2 T-shirts from Live Wire, and I got like a sweater from him. You know what I mean, from the store before. You know, but yeah, shout out to Jay Stalin, and also too, I've been on shows with him too before. You know, Jay Stalin too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny seeing him like when he got off stage. He's like, I'm the greatest show on earth. I'm like, you know what, my G, I believe you. I believe you.
And the last time I seen him was actually I was working out here in Manteca, right? It's called Delso Farms. It's like the pumpkin patch.
Oh yeah, okay.
And they've been having it for like years now, right? But last year I was working over there throughout the month of October, and I seen him and his sons. Jay Stalin was over there while I was working.
Oh, wow.
And the day that day and then the day before that I was over there, I got the chance to see Nate Diaz too came through.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I got 2 pictures with Nate Diaz.
That's super
I did
sick.
one. I seen him in 2017 in Stockton, and then he was at the Dulce Farm. I was actually working, and I seen him walking, and then these 2 kids were like taking photos with Nate Diaz. I was like, hey, I can't have. I don't have my phone on me because I have to leave it in the office. They don't want people on their phone. So the kids were like, yeah, I was like, you want to like I got out of like where I was working at because you could like walk for a little bit, and then he was like right there, and I took a photo with Nate Diaz, and the kids sent it to me.
Super dope, legendary fighter too.
So I got to see.
Legendary.
Last year I saw shout out Jay Stalin and shout out to Nate Diaz. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the fight coming up, the one that's on Netflix. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh,
yeah. Like I said again with the shows though. So you just mostly just San Jose. You said the one in where Georgia.
Oh yeah, one in Georgia and mostly Vallejo. I'm trying to get. It's so funny. So I'm doing like an artist showcase on the 13th of June at Butter Nightclub.
Okay.
And I think there's going to be a couple of people there. One of the judges is actually like an A&R for Epic Records.
Oh snap!
And I got offered the opportunity to open up for Keek, and I was like, "Oh, this is dope." Yeah. That's in a Shy Lounge in SF. Unfortunately, it's on the same night though, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it out. We gonna see what happens, but you know.
I got an interview with Key the Sneak.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but the interview's like 3 minutes long, but it was at a club out here in Manteca too, like right down the street.
Sick with it.
Yeah, Key. That was like what 2019. I did it with him.
Oh, okay, bet.
Yeah. But with the shows though, those are the only ones you had, but you got more coming up this year?
Oh, definitely. So actually, I'm glad you asked that, Rich. At the end of the month, May 30th, I'm going out to Vallejo again. I'm going to be opening up for none other than Rappin' Forte, man.
Oh, snap, yeah.
That's like major, and I'm hella grateful that, you know, Nobi threw me the alley-oop because he's really been supportive of it ever since like I came back out. And I appreciate him immensely, you know what I mean? So shout out to Nobi. Shout out Noble Cinema, and shout out Rappin' Forte, man. I'm looking forward to opening up for you, OG. Salute.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah. Let me, hold on. Let me check where we're at.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've got another. Yep, we're still there. Still rolling.
Keep rolling.
So, I got last two other questions, and then I'm gonna go on to the music part. We're gonna do another angle in a little bit.
Chesky.
What do you think of hip hop where it's at right now today?
I feel like there's kind of like a bit of a back and forth. You know what I mean? Because there's more of like the modern sound, which is definitely more melodic. It's definitely more like catchy. I feel like with that though, there's still a lot of people that love hip hop, like sometimes more than we even realize. I think we just get so inundated by like what we see that's trending that we forget there's still people. Like I've met so many people that I didn't even realize like love hip hop the way I did until I started doing shows. That reminds me, actually, I totally forgot. Last month at the end of April, I did a show in Petaluma at this spot called the Big Easy from an artist I literally met at Novi Studios. His name is McWicked. Shout out McWicked, man. Good people. He's actually might be doing some stuff at the Gathering of the Juggalos pretty soon. But he invited me to the Big Easy in downtown Petaluma, and I rocked out, and I met just so many dope, supportive people, man. Like, people, yeah, just a lot of love too. It's like the biggest thing I want to say about that is like I feel like, yes, it can get lost in the sauce for some people, but don't think like a lot of people say hip hop's dead. It's like no, hip hop isn't dead. Like you might have to look for it a little harder, but it's not dead.
Not dead.
Like if it was dead, you wouldn't see me here right now. You wouldn't see artists here that do lyrical stuff like like seek knowledge like what you was doing. You know what I mean? Like it's still here. So long as we keep that torch burning, like it's always here.
Yeah, keep the flame lit.
Actually.
Yeah. So like I said, with hip hop, it's always changing, and stuff like that, where it's at. And then, well, as I say, last question. Let me go to this one. What would be? Do you have a top like Mount Rushmore of artists that are your favorites?
Oh man,
I'd say 5.
Top 5
on the 5 list.
All right, for sure you do. A lot of mine are like more like Midwest and like kind of like East Coast.
Yeah.
I always got love for the Bay. But if I had to pick mine, for me, probably Tech 9. Shout out Tech 9. Like he's a huge influence. Eminem for sure.
2.
Alright, I gotta really think about this. Damn, this is a tough one. There's so many great artists. I probably have to say like Nas. From a storytelling point, like he's super dope with it, super lyrical. Like I Gave You Power is one of my favorites. The way he personifies like a gun as a person. And backwards, etc., etc. Oh man, who else? I gotta really think about this. Pac.
So Tupac in there too?
Pac, yeah, for sure. Cause man, like Pac can make you feel some shit, bro. And also the way he could paint a picture with words, like my man's is like too nice with it. And hold on, I gotta think for like one last person. One last person for me, just cause he got me through a lot of dark times, was probably Ritz.
Ritz, oh yeah.
Ritz. I found him probably in my mid-teens when I was like kind of really going through a lot of like stuff like after my parents separated and just like acting out. So he kind of gave me an outlet too. So yeah, that would be mine.
So Tech 9, Eminem, Ritz, Nas, and Pac.
Yup.
That's pretty dope, bro. Yeah. Mine would have to be Jack and Mac Dre, Biggie, Tupac, Eminem.
That's a solid lineup, my G.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And man, what was I say? You don't smoke tree or no?
Oh, of course.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. What would be your favorite strand? You like? Do you like sativa, indica, or hybrid better?
I used to like sativa, but over time, like it started like kind of making me more paranoid. So I tend to lean to more like hybrids or like indica dominant for sure.
Yeah.
I don't like to do like solid indica because most of the time I'll be on the go, and I like to save that for when I'm like taking care of my business type deal. But the favorite strain that I had, I ain't seen it in many moons literally since like the pandemic. But at one point, my brother was breaking me off these zips of something called Hawaiian Runts. Which, that was the craziest strain I've ever had in my life. Right. The best way I could describe it, literally shout out my brother, he knows exactly what I'm talking about when I say this, it's like Hawaii in a bag. I think like one zip lasted me like 2-3 weeks because you didn't even have to hit that much. You just take a couple pulls of this and you're like, you're good. Yeah. Any more than that, and it's like you're going to pass out with it in hand. Just like, hold on.
Just have like gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, who got fired? Question. That's what I'm saying. It's always who got fired portrays it tree too sometimes. Well, not sometimes. It's always my boy Drew, of course. That's what I'm saying. I always ask that. Who got fired? Question.
What's your favorite strain?
Me it would be gelato.
Oh, for sure. You can never go wrong with gelato.
Yeah, I go to dispensaries like all the time. Well,
Mhm.
I was at the dispensary yesterday, one in Stockton, and they had like $5 ace over there.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I got 2 things of runts, and I think I got one that's called. It was a Dosey.
Oh yeah, Dosey. I know what you're talking about.
And then there was another one called King Louis.
I've heard of King Louis. It's like an OG strain. That
Yeah,
junk.
and then the girl was like, they're like these are the five because they normally go from $5 ace to like $10 ace. So I was like, I got 4 ace for like $20. I'm
Wow.
like, yeah, I was like.
That's
I
a
was like,
steal.
and then it's called. There's one called Pax in Stockton, and then there's another one called Off the Charts, and then Off the Charts is out here in Manteca as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I always get like I always go like some of them like of course they had like the 420 event, and then like they give out like free goodie bags too.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
they just had one. I was over there, and then in February they had like the 1 year anniversary. I did a goodie bag too with them. And then
Yeah.
Weed Maps was over there too, and we got like a free T-shirt through.
Oh
Weed
wow.
Maps. Yeah, Weed Maps. Yeah, like a long sleeve, nice. It has a Weed Maps logo on it. Yeah.
Doing big.
Yeah, me
Okay.
and my friend, they're like, they gave us like stickers, a lighter, rolling papers, and they're like, you just gotta go on Weed Maps and then follow us on of course Off the Charts or whatever. Yeah.
Sick with it.
But yeah, we're gonna go to the next segment of the showcase. We're not done. This is the first whole hour we went through right now.
Yes,
For you
sir.
guys, I mean, it's a good interview. You know what I mean? And I want to hear some music from you in a little bit.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
it's going down. Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. So the last 30 minutes of the segment, that's both of these. So the hour and 30-minute section is going to be all on YouTube. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna break down the episodes and either where we can put it all together, and then I can you'll see what I'm gonna do.
Oh, for sure you
You
do.
know what I mean? And Who Got Fired? I've been out since 2017, 2018. I started the channel, and everybody that's been on this channel, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Follow my page, subscribe. Follow his page as well. Subscribe to as well. Between the both of us, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? If everyone wants to work with him, are you open to features?
Oh, yeah. Hit me up.
Yeah,
Let
hit
me
him
know.
up for features and stuff. You know what I mean? Get in the lab. I'm saying whatever you guys can create on music, you know what I mean, and even for shows too. As
I work hard too, man. Trust me. Whatever you hit me up for.
And you know what I'm saying, that's all we gotta say. Who got fired?
That part.
And you know what I'm saying, pleasure to do this interview with you today, bro.
Oh, geez.
You feel me? And
Appreciate
if you
you,
wanna
guys.
say anything positive message to the camera and where they can follow you at again.
The biggest thing that I want to let everybody know is that you do not have to be a product of what you came from. As long as you wake up every single morning, your story is not over. Sometimes you may have to go through some peaks and valleys to figure that out, but it's not over. You're not the sum of what you experienced. It was just there to help polish you.
Yeah.
Diamonds are made from pressure. So, rise to the occasion. Don't count yourself out. I always believe in yourself. If there's anything I could tell you, always believe in you. Because your story is there for a reason. And if y'all want to check me out, man, all platforms, VRSDAWRD, at VRSDAWRD. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Find me on YouTube. And stay tuned. We building.
Yeah, stay tuned, you guys. Who Got Fired? Episode 82 as of today is going to be on the season 16 playlist. And after this interview, this upcoming Thursday, shout out to this other rapper named Incarnation.
Salute.
That's his rap name too. He's doing like more of the I guess conscious rap. But
Okay.
like he's pretty dope too. I heard his music, and then the other artist that's coming on the 17th as well from Tennessee. He's actually coming from Santa Rosa, and he's gonna come out here to me. He's gonna work with me too on the interviews.
See.
So all the interviews today, we're gonna drop everything. You know what I mean? So Who Got Fired? Your boy Switch Rich. Slapbox Edition is coming up next. We're gonna play 3 tracks of his on YouTube, and then we're gonna go to the mic drop and mic stand videos of the tracks that we're gonna basically film right now for you guys.
Yeah.
Who Got Fired? Different angle on the TV now. Your boy Switch Rich.
Shout out Switch Rich, man.